Hello and welcome to GrindslimeTV with me, your host Aaron. And today we're headed over to Sweden. Oh yes, one of my favourite places to go to when it comes to the tunes. Not that I've actually been there, but we're talking today about one of my favourites, Necrophobic, and their album, The Third Antichrist. Absolute banger, as you can probably imagine. It's one of those rare album covers that I like, that has the band on the front cover. So you can see they're kind of hidden in there amongst the fire and the lights and the pretty colours, which is always fun. And on the back there, you've got that old school sort of parchment kind of looking stuff with the track titles there. And you've got some banging tracks on here too. 11 tracks, all in all, absolute bangers throughout. To your typical sort of Necrophobic sound, if you're not familiar, sort of I'd say like a Black and Death thrash. Black Death mainly, I'd say, but very, very unique band in my opinion. Many have tried to copy, many have failed. Now, this is the special 2022 issue that came out on Century Media, which was all the, they came with these little fancy slip cases and whatnot, and they're a pain in the ass to get in and out, so I made sure I got it out first. Oh yes, as you can see, there's the bootleg again. Looking fancy. There's the other side, a bit more old looking fellas there. Don't think it's the same picture though, because they're not pulling faces. It's nice and thick too. So you get your sort of stuff there. You've got intro and outro on this bad boy. And yeah, pretty much a standard lyrics and stuff. You can see it's all going for a cool bit of artwork in the middle. Got this kind of tapestry, very satanic looking, very cool. You got those necrophobic necrograms, as they're called. They're special little pentagram things they got going on. And yeah, just excuse me. Yeah, lots of fanciness with the cheers, thanks and fuck off, but it's mainly just both lyrics in here other than the centerfold. So nothing particularly exciting, but lyrics are always cool and fun. Pretty so you look at the behind the disc, and of course the CD looks exactly the same with the faces and the pulling and so on and so forth. So as far as art goes, not the most exciting Necrophobic album as far as the visuals go, but who gives a shit about that? It's about the tunes, and this baby's got them all. Oh, just like I said earlier, banger after banger. Your typical sort of Necrophobic style where you can tell it's them, but every album's different. You know, that's one of the great things I love about this band. They're very much like Immolation in that respect. Every album is consistent sort of style that you can just tell, like, yep, that's Immolation, that's Necrophobic. But like I say, just no two albums sound alike, yet at the same time, they're all related. It's amazing. Really, really cool band. I love it when bands do that, hence why these guys are one of my top favourites. And coming out of Sweden as well, not to be copying the Swedish death metal sound that was going on at the time. You know, these guys just, you know, took it in a different direction, and I think it paid off well. And they've been going ever since, I think. I don't think they've split up at any point. I think they just kept going and going and going. But no, really, really cool guys. Great live too. If you ever get the chance to catch Necrophobic, do so. I caught them supporting Morbid Angel back in maybe 15 years ago, something like that. But yeah, Morbid Angel were wicked, but Necrophobic stole the show. They were absolutely incredible, and that is in fact when I discovered them, I believe. And yeah, been a huge fan ever since. Been really, really cool stuff. This is their third album. They've got a few other released before that. They've got a couple of EPs and some demos, and of course 2 other records, which are absolute bangers. I've done videos on those here as well, which is Dark Side and Nocturnal. One of the greatest albums of all time. I'm not going to look. Nocturnal Silence. There we go. Yes, that's their best album. It's been amazing. So yeah, get on that. So Nocturnal Silence was the first one, and then you had I think they had the Satanic Blasphemies EPs, and they had the They put out that other EP, they were the Calling EP, and that EP they put out as well that had like the covers on it. And then they brought out Dark Side. And then I believe it was this after that. So yeah, maybe, not sure. They got a lot of discs out, but yeah, definitely one that's got to be listened to. If you like those first two Necrophobic records, no reason why you wouldn't like this one. And if you're into metal in general, I definitely just recommend this band anyway. It's got something there for everyone to enjoy, be it the minimal but ever-present keyboards that are throughout their discography, very melodic guitars, you know, Iron Maiden influences throughout, just, you know, old school Slayer, just decent fucking metal that's got to be done, and there's just great stuff. So make that happen. Necrophobic, Third Antichrist. So take care of the local scene and record store, and I'll see y'all motherfuckers later.